We're at Trent Cooper. Trent, we just wrapped up an intraclub. The girls are cooling down behind you. How was it out there?
Yeah, it's really good to have 28 out of the 30 players running around. It's really good signs for this time of the year. We've worked hard in our ball movement. That's been going really well, and our pressure's been maybe a little bit off. And today the pressure ramped up, which was pleasing to see, and that affected the ball movement for the opposition. So there's always good signs and bad signs in a scratch match from a coach's point of view. But overall, really happy with where the group's at.
It was fairly short quarters, but plenty of goals scored anyway.
Yeah, there was. There was a lot of one quarter. The Whites dominated. They couldn't score, but yeah, we played 4 12-minute quarters, a few goals scored. Probably could have liked a few more, but our backs, probably our forwards have had the measure of the backs so far. But I thought the backs were on top today, which was really good.
What kind of things were you looking to get from the group today, and who impressed you with those KPIs?
Yeah, we're trying to get the intensity up. So overall it was, and surprisingly led by Kiara Bowers. Don't know how many tackles she had, but yeah, she was very influential today. Ebony Antonio, I thought was close to best on ground. It was really good. She's going to play been training across multiple positions and playing across them in the practice match sim, so she did that again and she was really good. And Gabby O'Sullivan been really lively in her dual forward midfield role as well, so they're probably the three that stood out today.
Both Anya and Anne and lined up for White, and they both got involved, a couple of goals each?
Absolutely, yeah. Anya, it's just exciting to have her out there and to see what she can do. And I thought Anne was great today in the first half in the midfield, then went forward and hit the scoreboard as well. So it's been a long road for both of them, but they're both putting their hand up for consideration for selection in round one.
What did you make of the rough battle between Mim and Sarah Woolstra?
Yeah, it's really good for Mim to have that competition, which she probably hasn't had just to practice against. So that was really good. And Sarah Woolstra's so competitive. She just charges in all day. So wasn't a lot in it. And I think Mim's probably been on top through the pre-season, but I reckon Dozer might have got it today and was influential in her team getting the points.
It shows how much of a great pickup Sarah is.
Yeah, absolutely. So good to have that extra ruck on the list for the training point of view, for the game. She can come in and play a role straight away. And we didn't sit today, but she can also be handy up forward as well. So yeah, it's great to have her on the list for sure.
And the other draftees, what did you make of them today?
Yeah, Jess Lowe I thought was great. She had to play out of her weight. She played on Gemma Houghton for big periods, and I thought she did a really good job. Ellie was probably a bit quieter than what she has been on the wing, and after a crunching turbo tackle midway through, that's probably no surprise. Anne Stannett did a really good shutdown job on Michaela Takarena, so Tuck's found it a bit tough out there today, but she's shown what she can do all the way through. Amy, again, had a nice moment, kicked a goal, but probably got beaten in the first half by Ebony Antonio, then went back, and she did a really good job in the back line as a lockdown defender. So she did well. And who are we missing?
Franklin?
No, that was Amy then. We talked about her. Oh, and Dana Reese. Yeah, Dana Reese has been battling tonsillitis and isn't far. She's far from 100%, but she still has some nice touches for the midfield and forward as well.
And Michaela Hyde had some good moments. Then you moved her twin sister, Brianna, onto her. It was an interesting battle.
Yeah, so Michaela's been training really well on the wing during the pre-season, but we have to give her another option to help with selection as well. So she played forward in the second half, and Brianna she's a wing back, whereas Michaela's wing forward, so they end up on each other as well. And Brianna definitely got her in a good tackle at one stage, so that was good to see.
And Tia Haynes seemed to create a lot of time and space for herself. Seemed hard to tackle.
Yeah, she did. She's had an interrupted pre-season, Tia, and she did really well, both down back and then through the midfield. And you can't take away class, and she's still got that now that her body's building up as well. Yeah, it was really pleasing to see her because she uses the ball so well as well.
And what's next for the group now?
Yeah, so our next, we've got this one hit out against West Coast on the 21st of December, so that's in a week and a half's time. So we'll build up towards that and have a really good hit out, and that probably 4 20-minute quarters there to get as many players through as possible before we have that very short break over the Christmas period and launch into round one on January 8.
Great, thank you, Trent.
All right, thanks, Tom.